Hey guys, what's going on? It's CB here, and we're back with another Wishing I Was Fishing video this week, episode 9. And this week it's going to be a little different. We're not on Shoals Creek. We're not on Wilson Lake. I teamed up this week with Rookie Orange and Hyper Splash and some of their friends, and I went up to their house and we did a fishing video today. And I'm going to tell you what, we had an absolute blast filming this. There was a lot of funny moments, a lot of jokes that are going to be told about today. But listen, I'm going to tell you, we had an outstanding day and a lot of fun. And I want to say a quick shout out to Mr. Eric Craig, Rookie Orange, Hyper Splash. Thank y'all so much for inviting me. I hope we can get together and do another one of these because I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I think next time we need to make a challenge for ourselves, like catching a certain amount of weight where we were at today. But so without any further ado, let's get started with this video. The first fish, well, I gotta tell this story before I go any further because it was actually the first fish, and Jack will get a kick out of this one. We got there and we were getting all set up, and a couple of us had drifted off down the creek a little ways, and I was facing one direction, and Jack was over here to my right, and Ben and all them were over here to my left, and all of a sudden I hear, I got one. Well, as soon as I turned around to hit the record button, I look over, and Jack has got this fish. This little bitty bass, man. I bet he's 3 or 4 inches long. And he goes, man, look, I got him. And then all of a sudden his line snaps and the fish falls back into the water. I will tell you, man, that's happened to me a lot. But it was just hilarious just to see the look on his face after it fell in the water. I didn't get it on camera, but I wished I did because that was hilarious to watch today. So I know he was waiting on that one to be thrown in there, but I had to do it pretty quick. So that was technically the first fish. Now we're going to get into the rest of the video. So we've drifted down the creek just a little ways, and me and Ben were kind of just going down, just making our way down the creek, and all of a sudden I heard, he's got one! And I turn around, and Hyper Splash and Rookie Orange friend Angel had caught one, and I couldn't see. We were pretty good ways from him, as you can see right now. You know, we were pretty good ways from him, but as we got up to him, I couldn't really tell if it was a largemouth or a smallmouth. I couldn't figure out which one it was as we were walking up to him. But he ended up, as you can see, he catches a nice smallmouth, a very quality fish. And I'm going to tell you what, I heard that, you know, he hasn't been fishing since he was 8 years old, and I'm going to tell you, what a way to come back to fishing, man. Hey, so you see, one of the struggles today for me was trying to, we were so spread out that some of the video that I've got, and as you can see right here, this is Ben pulling this smallmouth in. And but one of the things was trying to stay close enough to get video, and I get a little bit of him reeling this fish in, but all of a sudden, you know, you're just sitting there all calm, and then all of a sudden you hear and you look back, and it's just this big splash going on, and you see Ben reeling this thing in, and I didn't have the camera on record when I got up to him, but I did take a picture of him, as you can see right here. That is a quality smallmouth, and I'm gonna tell you what, not too many people catch fish like that, and you know, just some people in a lifetime don't catch fish like that. Now, you know, all great storytellers have to poke fun at themselves sometimes, and I know Rookie Orange, Hyper Splash, Police Copper, and Angel, and Mr. Eric Craig is going to get a kick out of this one because I'm fixing to tell the story about the fish you're watching right now. As I'm making my way, I just got hung up, and I was just trying to pitch back away from me. And all of a sudden, as you can see, I feel like it's a log, but I start walking towards it, and all of a sudden my line takes off in the other direction. I was like, oh, Smalley! And so I'm sitting there trying to reel this fish in, really, man, and man, he comes up to the top of the water and spits my bait out. Oh! I'm still not over the fish yet. Listen, when he come out the water, I literally went cross-eyed when I saw him. Man, he was the biggest smallmouth I've ever caught in my life, and I let him get off. Well, so much for poking fun at Jack for letting that little, for letting that little 4-incher get off. I let the biggest smallmouth I've ever caught get off the line, so all great storytellers have to poke fun at themselves. Now this is going to be the last fish we actually caught on camera today. Jack was, me and him were standing beside each other as we were moseying down the creek, and Jack said, oh man, I got one. And as he started reeling up, he actually caught a little bitty, a black perch, I think. You're seeing it right now. And we had to poke a little fun at taking a picture of it because it was small, but like he said, it's all about the angle, man. But that was the last fish we actually caught on camera. Police copper actually caught one as we were getting ready to walk out. I had my back turned, and I heard him say, man, we got one, and I turned around and they already had it up. But he did catch a largemouth. It was a good sized largemouth at that. But that's all the fish that we caught on camera, and I'm gonna tell you what, we had a blast doing this, man. Like I said, I can't wait to do it again. Well, guys, like I said, I hope you've enjoyed this week of Wishing I Was Fishing, episode number 9, featuring Rookie Orange, Hyper Splash, Police Copper, Angel. I'm not sure if you have a YouTube name. If you do, leave a comment. That way I know next time, and I'll call you by your YouTube name. Mr. Eric Craig, thank you so much for the invite, guys. I thoroughly enjoyed this. Cannot wait to do it again. But guys, I'm gonna tell you what. Today, most of all, was just out enjoying God's creation. Today was just so beautiful where we were at, man. Just to see just what God created in a different place. In my videos, you see Shoals Creek and Wilson Dam or Wilson Lake, just about in every one of mine. But guys, just to see God's creation somewhere else is just a blessing you get to see. And we were standing there, man. It was just taking it all in, just at what He's made, and like I said, I'm just very blessed to be able to get out and fish. And guys, I think that's why God made the summertime. Not for us to be inside watching television or playing Xbox. Man, get outside, enjoy creation, go catch a fish. We're starting to make that transition into hunting season. I got my bow out a couple days ago and was practice shooting, and just trying to make that transition from fishing into hunting and getting everything prepared for this fall. But guys, I hope you will take time out of your busy schedule, open the Word of God, and see what Jesus Christ is saying to you. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time, alright?